Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Height. There are some people in this world that grow up to be really tall, and there are some that grow up to be really short. Usually it's men that grow up to be very tall, and women tend to be the ones that grow up to be short. But have you ever seen a woman who is that tall? Her job is to mount men for a living. Well, in today's video we are going to be taking a look at a video called Giant Amazon Model Dwarfs Men for a Living. Try saying it with a serious face, Dan. Today we are going to be watching oh, come on! Today we are going to be watching a video called Giant Amazon Model Dwarfs Men for a Living. That's the most serious take that I've had to do. So, without further ado, let's just find out what goes on in this video, because I can't believe it. I can't believe I just said that out loud.
There you are.
That was a horrible time to be taking a sip of a drink. Oh my god, what was that? Look at him compared to her. She's massive and he's really short. Oh my god. Oh dear god.
At 6'3", Amazon Amanda makes a living out of making men feel small. The model has an army of admirers who are happy to pay to spend time with her.
I mean, why? Why would you pay someone to spend time with them? And especially if they're the ones that are getting dominated as well. I find it mad that there's like this obsession that men would actually pay a woman to be dominated because of their height and stature. But yeah, it's just, that's mental.
I basically get paid using my natural abilities, my natural God-gifted assets.
What, of being tall? I mean, if you can make a living out of the fact that you are really tall, then I suppose you've got to respect the grind in a way.
I do everything from height-size comparisons, lifting, carrying, smothering, wrestling, and just walking in public with people.
I'm sorry, but you've got to have a lot of balls to just give a smallish man a piggyback ride when there are people who are literally staring at them right now. I'll literally pause the video and there's a woman that's literally staring at them. And then the other people are like just probably doing their best to ignore the fact that there is a man that's getting a piggyback ride from a woman that's extremely taller than him. But yeah, so what was that? So height comparison sizes and other things as well. What else was there?
Lifting, carrying, smothering, wrestling, and just walking in public with people.
Lifting, carrying and smothering. Oh my god. God, imagine getting wrestled by her.
Oh, she holding the midget?
As if she just said that. You can't call him a midget. He's probably just a small man.
Growing up in small town America wasn't easy.
I didn't know how to adjust. I was 6 foot when I was 12 years old.
What? 6 foot at 12? Oh my god. I'm 5'11 at best. And then if I put shoes on, maybe I'm 6 foot. But that's literally over the past couple of years that I've reached that. At 12 years old, she was 6 foot. What the f***? What kind of genetics do the parents have that was just passed down to her?
I was 215 pounds when I was 12. I was taller and bigger than all my male teachers.
That is insane. The fact that the male teachers are smaller than her, that is ridiculous.
I was picked on a lot. I was definitely really bullied.
I don't get this whole thing about girls being bullied because they're tall, I'm gonna put it down to the fact that maybe it's to do with the weight. And not trying to be harsh here, but it was probably to do with the weight rather than the height. Because if you bully someone for their height, they could literally f you up. Like, why would you want to pick on someone that isn't your size and that they're bigger than you? I don't know. I just don't think that's something that you should bully someone for. Not that bullying shouldn't be, it shouldn't happen to anyone, but it's just for their height. Not sure about that.
After growing too tall to be a mainstream model, she discovered the world of Amazon modelling in 2003 and has been inundated with requests from eager fans ever since.
Those photos, man. Those are some ridiculous photos right there.
Being a professional Amazon is not, it's definitely not your typical niche, your typical job.
Today she's come to New York for a one-on-one session with one of her biggest fans, Sergio.
One-on-one session. Can you even call it that? I don't know. It just doesn't sound right if you call it a session.
There you are.
Oh, this is the start of the video.
Woman, what do you expect?
How long you been? Oh, baby.
Oh, no.
Well, me being of short stature, I'm only 5'3".
5'3". He's 5'3". Oh my god. Okay, not a midget, as that woman said earlier, but 5'3" for a man. That's insane.
I always felt a closeness with tall women, and I'm more endearing with a big woman.
I mean, you're into what you're into. Like, if he wants to be dominated by a woman that is taller, I mean, to be fair, like, being 5'3" and just, there's going to be women who are 5'6" that are going to be taller than him. So it's not going to make too much of a difference on that sort of scale, but there are going to be women that are taller than him pretty much, unless there are women that are like 5 foot. But yeah, it's just, you're into what you're into.
Despite the intimate nature of Amanda's work, she insists there's nothing illegal or immoral with what she does.
Well, I don't think there is anything bad about it. It's like OnlyFans. If it was on OnlyFans, this sort of thing, then I don't think anyone would bat an eyelid over it. But the fact that it's in public and for people to judge, that's where it starts becoming a bit of a thing of, is it okay or not? But right now, she hasn't really done anything wrong. She's just being herself.
There is absolutely no nudity, no sex, no release, nothing of the...
Look at him. She's got him in a chokehold there while she's trying to talk about how she doesn't do anything sexual. Look at his face. He's going to pass out. It generally looks like he's going to pass out.
You know, many would say, oh, you're a prostitute, or you're an escort. Quite opposite, actually, because I remain fully clothed or just down to bra and panties.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like she just said there, if there's nothing sexual going on, then you can't class her as a prostitute or a stripper, that, you know, anything sexual on that front. It is a bit like an escort, but again, there's nothing sexual in it. Like she's just walking around with men that are like shorter than her and just being more playful than anything else.
With Sergio on her arm, Amanda's appearance raises more than a few eyebrows.
She's too big for him.
She's too big for him.
Yeah, like how does that work? You know?
Like even in the bedroom, come on now, like he would have to be on top all the time. Come on, that's not fair.
I mean, I know that they look at it in an aspect of, oh, they must be in a relationship. Like they don't know that she's an Amazon model and does all these different things for men, like the wrestling and all that sort of thing. But yeah, they must look at it and go, are they actually together? So yeah, unless you actually advertise yourself as an Amazon model that does all these things, then there probably would be a bit more understanding. But even then, like without much context, you would have assumed that they would be in a relationship.
In spite of the stares, Amanda enjoys the attention.
You know, it's funny. I get enough attention when I walk just myself or when I'm walking in heels. But when you add the complete size and height difference, it magnifies it by 10. So, you know, people are looking and watching, but it's live. Okay, I kind of like it.
See, she's in a position now where she's comfortable with herself. She already got like attention on her when she just walks by herself, but you add Sergio, the 5'3" man, into it and start like being like, oh, come here you, but then his face is literally going into her boobs. Like, then it becomes a bit like more eyes are on them too. But yeah, she's definitely gone through a stage where she probably has been bullied, but now because she is able to make a living off her assets in being quite tall, yeah, she's definitely going to be a lot more happier with herself.
I love what I do. It's a great way of not only exploring other interests and fetishes and everything out there, but I get to travel the world. So that's definitely a perk.
That's mad that there are people in like other countries that want her services. Like, that is just ridiculous. And the amount of people that probably are into this sort of fetish is just, yeah, she's definitely making the most of it for sure.
I get a feeling excitement when I'm around her. I feel inner joy. I'm very.
Oh yeah, you're definitely comfortable if your head is literally in her boobs like that. Jesus Christ.
I'm very comfortable today. It's been a beautiful day. I've had so much fun. We laughed, we joked, you know, and it's, you know, it's who she is.
Okay. There was a lot to delve into there, despite the fact it was a 4-minute video. There was just so much to digest in, like, in what was going on. I mean, at the end of the day, she's literally making a living off the fact that she is very, very tall. And if she's able to make money out of the fact that there are men that want to be dominated by a bigger woman, especially in height, yeah, I mean, of course you're going to be happy in yourself and everything like that. But I think the issue is just that with it being in public, there are going to be those that aren't going to know about what she does for a living. Like the fact that she was walking around with Sergio, the 5'3" man, and people assuming that they were in a relationship. It's obviously she's not in a relationship, but there are people who are going to assume that and are going to judge the two of them. But you got to respect the grind. The fact that she's able to go around the world and do what she does in America, in other countries, and yeah, literally just making a living out of that. It's just mental. Yeah, just respect the grind, and if you're into it, you're into it. But anyways, that is where I'm going to end today's video. I hope you have enjoyed seeing a giant woman mounting Sergio, the 5'3" man. And if you have enjoyed, then be sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will see you soon with another video. Until then, peace.